Michael Jackson. 1. Early life and the Jackson 5. 2. Solo career beginnings. 3. Thriller and global superstardom. 4. Musical innovation and artistic vision. 5. Humanitarian work and influence. 6. Controversies and legal challenges. 7. Later career and struggles. 8. Death and global mourning. 9. Legacy and cultural impact. 10. Posthumous recognition and reassessment. Michael Joseph Jackson was born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana, to Catherine and Joseph Jackson. He was the eighth of 10 children in a working-class African-American family. From an early age, it became clear that Michael had an extraordinary talent for music and performance. His father, Joseph, a strict disciplinarian, noticed his children's musical abilities and formed a family group called the Jackson 5. Comprised of Michael and his brothers Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon. The Jackson 5 began performing in local talent shows and later signed with Motown Records in 1969. Michael, the youngest member, quickly became the lead singer due to his powerful voice, charisma, and stage presence. The Jackson 5's first four singles, I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There, all reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Their energetic performances and matching outfits captured audiences, and Michael became a child star almost overnight. While still a part of the Jackson 5, Michael embarked on a solo career. His early solo albums, including Got to Be There 1972 and Ben 1972, showcased his vocal talent and potential. However, his true solo breakthrough came later. In the late 1970s, Michael began working with legendary producer Quincy Jones. Together, they created Off the Wall 1979, a critically acclaimed album that marked Michael's emergence as a mature solo artist. With hits like Don't Stop Till You Get Enough and Rock With You, the album sold over 20 million copies worldwide. Off the Wall demonstrated Michael's ability to blend pop, funk, R&B, and disco, while his vocals and dance moves captivated the public. The album won him his first Grammy Award and paved the way for superstardom. In 1982, Michael released Thriller, the album that would make him a global icon. The album featured an extraordinary blend of genres and included iconic tracks like Billie Jean, Beat It, and the title track Thriller. Thriller became the best-selling album of all time, with over 66 million copies sold worldwide. It won a record-breaking 8 Grammy Awards in 1984 and remained on the Billboard charts for over 2 years. Michael revolutionized the music video format with elaborate, cinematic productions. The Thriller video, a 14-minute horror-themed dance epic, changed the industry's perception of music videos as an art form. His red leather jacket, signature glove, and moonwalk dance move became cultural landmarks. His 1983 performance of Billie Jean on the television special Motown 25 Yesterday, Today, Forever introduced the moonwalk to the world, solidifying his status as the king of pop. Michael followed up Thriller with Bad 1987, another commercially successful album that included hits like Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel, Smooth Criminal, and Man in the Mirror. He directed and choreographed many of his own music videos, pushing artistic boundaries with each release. He continued his dominance with Dangerous 1991, which featured the global smash Black or White and continued his themes of racial harmony, unity, and social justice. Jackson was known not only for his musical talent but for his visual storytelling, innovative choreography, and genre-defying music. His ability to craft compelling narratives around music, dance, and performance made him a one-of-a-kind entertainer. He pioneered the modern concert experience with elaborate stage designs and special effects. Michael Jackson used his fame and fortune to support humanitarian causes. He supported over 30 charities and established his own foundation, Heal the World, aimed at improving the lives of children. He participated in and co-wrote We Are the World 1985 with Lionel Richie, a charity single that brought together dozens of famous musicians to raise money for famine relief in Africa. The song raised over $60 million and remains one of the most impactful charity singles in history. Michael believed in using music as a tool to heal the world and bring people together. Songs like Heal the World, Earth Song, and They Don't Care About Us highlighted his commitment to addressing global issues such as poverty, war, and environmental destruction. Despite his immense fame, Michael's life was marred by controversy. His changing appearance, including skin lightening due to vitiligo and multiple plastic surgeries, drew intense media scrutiny. In 1993, Michael was accused of child sexual abuse. Though he denied the allegations and settled the case out of court with no admission of wrongdoing, the accusations damaged his public image. In 2003, he faced further charges and went to trial in 2005. After a highly publicized trial, he was acquitted on all counts. Michael maintained his innocence throughout his life and claimed he was a target due to his fame and wealth. The intense media attention took a toll on his health and well-being. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Michael's career slowed due to personal struggles and public controversies. He released History, Past, Present and Future, book in 1995. A double album combining greatest hits and new material. It included hits like Scream, You Are Not Alone, and Stranger in Moscow. Though less commercially successful than his earlier albums, History showed his resilience and depth as an artist. His 2001 album Invincible was his last studio album and featured the single You Rock My World. Despite the declining album sales, Jackson retained a loyal fanbase and remained a cultural figure. In 2009, he announced a comeback series of concerts titled This Is It, which sold out within hours. On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson died at the age of 50 from cardiac arrest caused by acute propofol and benzodiazepine intoxication. His death was ruled a homicide, and his personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, was later convicted of involuntary manslaughter. The world was stunned. Tributes poured in from every corner of the globe. His memorial service at the Staples Center in Los Angeles was watched by millions. Artists, politicians, and fans alike mourn the loss of a musical legend. Michael's death sparked renewed interest in his music, and posthumous releases, including the documentary This Is It, gave fans a glimpse of the comeback that never came. Michael Jackson's legacy is profound and multifaceted. He remains one of the best-selling music artists in history, with over 400 million records sold. He broke racial barriers on MTV, opened doors for black artists, and influenced virtually every pop and R&B performer who followed him. His dance moves, especially the moonwalk, have become iconic. Artists like Beyoncé, Usher, Chris Brown, and Justin Timberlake cite him as a major influence. His impact on fashion, music videos, stage performance, and global pop culture is immeasurable. Despite controversies, he remains a beloved figure, especially in countries like Japan, India, Brazil, and across Africa and Europe, where his humanitarian work and message of unity resonated deeply. Since his death, Michael Jackson's music has experienced a renaissance. His albums, especially Thriller, are still celebrated. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice as a member of the Jackson 5 and as a solo artist, and received the Grammy Legend Award and Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. However, debates about his legacy continue, especially following the 2019 documentary Leaving Neverland, which revived old allegations. While some institutions distance themselves, many fans and scholars question the documentary's accuracy and fairness. Despite this, Michael's influence and cultural importance remain undeniable. His artistry, innovation, and ability to touch hearts across generations make him one of the most significant figures in the history of music and entertainment. He lived a life of extremes and paralleled success and fame, personal pain, and public scrutiny, but he left behind a musical legacy that continues to inspire, provoke, and move the world. From Gary, Indiana, to the global stage, Michael Jackson's journey is a testament to the power of talent, determination, and the universal language of music.
Subscribe to my channel.